Guys, welcome back. We are here, race 5 in OFR F1 Division 1. And today, as you can probably tell just from looking at the screen already, we are in Monaco. You've got Dr. Robot and Havoc. How you doing, Havoc?
Pretty good, Robot. Super excited. Finally, the track everybody's been waiting for this season, Monaco.
Yeah, and I just want to say this right now, whilst we have the chance, for those 6 drivers who didn't show up, we are ashamed of you. You ran away with your tail between your legs because you feared Monaco. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that.
Take it in. I mean, they're also going to lose points today. I mean,
yeah,
big chance for points today. If you just stick it out, just complete your laps, put the work in. I mean, that's going to be the big note today. Put the work in, get it done, right? So, and it just goes to show for some of the top guys in the standings, like Stinson, Gurman, Ezat, Margaret, and P4. It's so tight in the standings this season, and it's been staying that way throughout the whole season. I don't think it's going to change. I think it's going to stay this tight from here on out.
So let's talk about that. What are the standings looking like for the top 5 then?
Right now, we've got Stinson in P1 with 65, and then Gurman in P2, just 10 behind at 55, and then a tie for P3, or it's actually a tie for P2 with Ezat. Ezat also has 55. Margaret's your P3, provisional P3 with 52, and then we've got Atomic at 42, Racer Tay at 32, Vilsec at 12, and then it just drops off from there. But the top 4 spots are what we're going to be taking a look at for the rest of the season, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a few guys missing today as well, some notable ones. Leaker's missing, Vilsec's missing. Who else is missing? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep one eye on the stream, so just riding on board with Gernman right now as well. He's the first one to set a hot lap. I'll tell you what, let's stick with him as well. He's just coming through the casino section right now, coming up to Mirabeau. He's not looking too quick at the minute, but this is his first lap. It's his banker lap, and I don't think his tyre temps are that cool, so I think he's doing okay. Racer Tay just getting out of the way there, but you can see here he's actually overheating his left tyres a little bit, and he's losing the front of the car slightly. Track temps are looking okay as well, and we're looking at 31 degrees track, so it's kind of optimal quali temperatures right now. Very optimal for these guys, so we might be able to see some 108s, 107s possibly.
Can they take advantage of it, though? I mean, that's something that you have to know. You have to be paying attention. You've got to take advantage of that track temp. Know that the temp is just right for you, and get them right before you come out of the last turns and go down and start your lap.
Yeah, well, that's what we're about to find out, because Gurman is just coming around the final corner now, so let's see what he can do. His DRS is wide open. He's just put on 4% tyre wear, and he's going to come across the line now, and he's going to set a 110. So, you know, we will expect these guys to go about 2 seconds quicker. We know, for example, Arjwin, that's what we're going to be calling him today, can set a 108 mid. Not sure where Stinson is at the minute, but yeah, great competition today, I reckon, and AJ could take it.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on the reigning champ, or the returning champ. He's always putting work in. He's always just, as long as there's no mistakes, he's always up there. I mean, he's one to watch out for. He's one that you don't want to let overtake you. We'll just have to keep an eye on him. Stinson does a 109.8, and then there's AJ, 109.7.
Yeah, that's his banker lap too. So he's currently a 10th and a half quicker than Stinson, who is 300ths quicker than Margaret. So AJ is looking like the top dog at the minute. Now, I mean, AJ won here, I think, in his first season, or second season in OFR. He really loves this track. He doesn't make too many mistakes, but he's had a bit of drama with Atomic throughout the week. These two have been practicing together, and they just keep coming together on track. And I reckon if those two are close today, we might see some shoulders being pushed together.
Oh no, Robot.
Who is it?
I think Santi's just broken a wing on his outlap.
Oh, you jinxed him already. That's the problem. You're not
I
supposed
was
to spectate.
Actually watching.
Yeah.
I was actually spectating AJ, who was right in front of his teammate there, and yeah, Santi with the broken end plate on the outlap. He's gonna have to come back in and redo it.
I'm not sure what he's doing at the minute. He looks like he's turning into the wall. Let's just quickly see how much damage he has. He's in 12th place right now, right?
Right.
Alright, so I'm going to bring up the telemetry. Let's have a look at P12. Oh, there we go. He's got 63% front right wing damage. I don't think he's going to be happy with that. He's coming into the pits. He's in the pits now, and he's probably going to change his wing, put on a fresh pair of boots, and go again. Now, last week, Austria, there was a bit of a communication error between the teammates of Santi and AJ, and Santi ran into the back of AJ whilst he was 2/10 up on his time in quali. There might still be some bad feelings in AlphaTauri, and again, if these two come close on track, we might not see team orders today. We might see them battling as hard as they possibly can.
Yeah, kind of the same situation today, Robot, here at Monaco, and then AJ's in front of him. Santi's on his outlap, and I'm not going to say it was as a result of AJ being in front, but that's where he was when it happened. So I think you're right. I think when it comes down to who's going to overtake who, the team orders are going to be thrown out the window.
Absolutely. Now, riding on board with Amir, one of our newly promoted D1 drivers, and he's in the Racing Point, the BWT Racing Point. At the moment, he's just coming around the hairpin, the Grand Hotel hairpin. I'm going to try my best with the corner names today, guys, but my pronunciation, as Havoc, you are aware, is not great. But I will do my best. He's just coming through the tunnel now. Amir's had a bit of bad luck this season. Last race, he got forced into the pits at Austria after starting on the medium tyre and expecting to go long. He was dragged into the pits by Jedi on lap 3. He wasn't happy with that. He's made a bit of a pit error in Singapore, which made him finish somewhere near the back. But hopefully he can finish in the points today and get some points. We know he's consistent. He doesn't really ever crash. He rarely picks up a penalty too. So today could be a good race for him.
I think so. I think Amir's one of those guys that are going to come in. He's part of that gang, right? I mean, you've got Amir in D1, and then you've got Usher in D2, and then you've got the little guy in the Tannel in D3, who's doing super well in D3. He's doing an amazing job in D3. But the gang, I mean, they're always good. No matter what division they're in, they're always up there in the top 5.
Absolutely, and you know, we know Osher was really quick last season. He was quick at the start of the season, but he has dropped off a little bit of the pace. But it's going to be nice to see him back up racing where he was. I think it's just a confidence thing with him. Nathaniel, as we know, race winner in D3 as well. Great little family these guys have. All of them are race winners, and really proud to have them in the OFR, of course. As Amir just flies through Portier there. He's coming through the tunnel now.
Tons of traffic. Tons of traffic on his lap there, Robot.
That's going to be a really big deal here as well. We've not really spoke about that, but we've not seen too much of it at the moment though. Everyone seems to be spaced apart, and to be fair, having 6 drivers missing from today's race is going to help out a lot in terms of traffic on track.
Yeah, it is. They're going to have to space each other out. You're going to have to look for that right time to come out and do your lap. You got to find the right area to pull off at as well. I mean, getting out of the way is not an easy thing to do. Oh, and Amir just smacks the wall. Yeah, I believe that was 17.
Is he still going to set? He still set time. It was a 1:12.59.5. Yeah, it was 17, and he just managed to avoid the wall on the right side of 18. Just. He's actually just gone fastest with a 1:09.8, so a 1:09.6. Sorry, so he's a 10th quicker than AJ at the moment. But let's just jump to AJ actually because he's in the pits. Where's Margaret? Oh, Margaret's just gone through Casino, but he's slowing down. I think he's finished the lap.
Or he's invalidated. I believe he's invalidated. Turn 1, maybe?
Oh, yeah, beg your pardon. I was looking at, he's invalidated. So do you think we're going to see a 108? I really would have thought I'd have seen it from AJ. He's on an outlap right now, AJ is. I'd really love to see one.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to get down into the 109 flats with a couple of the guys. To go 108, that's kind of the perfect lap. Yeah, no traffic. Getting through the way you need to, and poor Jedi there.
Yeah, just caught it just in time. He actually spun coming out of turn 1 and he blocked the pit lane, so he's been disqualified from the session now.
No bueno for Stinson's teammate there at Red Bull.
Yeah, and was Stinson on a hot lap? No, he's on an outlap, thankfully, so Stinson didn't get affected by that. But it's not going to be a restart because that was Jedi's fault, I suppose, and he didn't disqualify anyone else, so I think we're just going to carry on with this. Let me know if anything goes on in Discord. Now, just want to give a shout out to the guys that joined the stream as well. Fifi, Larvsesh, Johto, Marco's joined as well. Nice to see him there. Mo, Lika, Ollie, and Osher are here. So Osher's been saying that this season he hasn't had much time to practice. That's why he's a little bit off pace. Fair enough. And Lika has put, Havoc smells good when he sleeps. Lika is very drunk. He's having a week off, as you know. One of the guys that ran away with his tail between his legs. No, just kidding, Lika. But yeah, let's just move on. Now, AJ's on a hot lap right now, so he's just coming through the hairpin. He's got traffic in front of him, though. It's his teammate, Santi.
Oh, it's his teammate.
Oh, is it going to be payback? Oh, look at that. AJ's had to abandon the lap. He's still pushing, though. He's still pushing.
I think they were both on a lap.
Ooh, that's going to be... Ooh, I told you. There's drama at AlphaTauri, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think they were both on a lap. AJ's going to skip through right here. Santi had to get out of the way. He's got cars coming by. Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit of a pain. Now, I just want to give a shout out to Squashed Apple as well, because he's decided to share his telemetry today. So he's one of our newest drivers again, and we're going to hopefully during the race see what some of his tyre wear is looking like a bit later on. But I also want to say as well, we've actually got Racer Tay in the party. He can't hear us right now because we've muted him. But do you think now's a good time to jump to him and see how he's getting on? He is on.
Yeah,
on a
I think
hot
let's
lap.
bring him in and see what he's done. He's got a banker and it's a 126. I'm not sure where that's come from, but yeah, let's bring him in and see how he's going about.
All right, so he's just coming through the swimming pool section now, and he's coming up to the final, well, the last 3 corners, I suppose. 3:17 he goes, and let's just see what his time is. And as soon as he qualifies, like on his time, I will switch to him. He set a 1:10. That's not a bad time. Not a bad time.
It's not a bad time. Tay, are you there?
No, I haven't unmuted him yet. Give me a second. Right, I'm just.
It's alright. I mean, I've been doing, what, I think my best lap in practice was a 9.3, so there's time in it, but then there's time in it for everyone at the moment, I think. So we'll have to see how the evolution plays in.
Has traffic,
What about the traffic?
played a big part? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I've been in clear most of the time, but I've heard you guys, because I do think party you can hear people when they're muted. I'm pretty sure that's new anyway.
Oh, that's genius.
But no, I've heard you guys saying it's playing a bit of an effect with AJ and Sensi, but otherwise for me, I've been in clear every most of the time. Maybe that's a bit lucky, but otherwise I'm fine.
Interesting. So what do you think, what's going to be your fastest time? I know you've set 2 laps so far. 1:26 was the first one, 1:10 is the second. Do you think you're going to be able to break into the 1:09s?
Maybe. We'll see. I think it's likely. Maybe just a good lap. I think I clipped the wall at... I can't remember. I clipped the wall somewhere on the inside, so we'll have to see if there's any time to make. But I think a 109 is definitely possible.
And last question, talk to me about strategy. What's it looking like for the race?
It's pretty simple. I think soft, hard, soft, medium. Most people have been saying under fueling a bit. Quite similar to Singapore, actually. Start strong, survive the rest of the race, because the undercut's obviously going to be extremely powerful here, with just the lack of overtaking. So it'll just be about pitting early and finding the right tire window.
All right, thank you very much.
It's okay.
Is coming around. He's at set of purple sector 2. Here he comes.
I thought he was
He's
about
skipped
to
the chain.
invalidate.
No invalidation. Yeah, I thought he was about to invalidate, but no invalidation. Here he comes around 16, and then 17, and then a little kick in 18, and he's going to get down on the power as fast as he can. Let's see what he does.
Let's see. Is he going to be able to get AJ's time for now?
No,
Oh,
and he doesn't.
What happened then? He was purple in the middle, wasn't he?
He did improve. He did improve a little bit, but it was just I think it was just enough for about 1,000th of a second.
Right, so Leek is saying he's drinking beer, Lavsesh is asking if he's doing D4, and Johto is saying he thinks the overcut is better because of traffic. I think so too. Well, track position is of course most important, but I think if you're out ahead, you definitely want to overcut. First guy has to pit last. That's the only way you can avoid traffic and stay ahead.
With the traffic and the overcut, some of the harder parts, let's get on the overtakes. Where are the places that you can overtake? I mean, we know that most of the track you can't overtake, but where would you suspect that you would be able to have the best chance for an overtake around Monaco?
Right, it's got to be out of the tunnel, switch to the inside, dive bomb, Nouveau chicane. Nouveau, something like that.
I agree.
Yeah. If you try it through the swimming pool section, you're a dead man. If you try it through the last 3 corners, sorry, you're a dead man. Try it at Sandoval. You and the guy you're trying to dive bomb is a dead man. And if you try it up towards Massenet, nope, dead man. I honestly, I think the Nouveau? Is it Nouveau? Nouveau?
Nouvelle.
Nouvelle.
I'm going to go with Nouvelle.
Right. No, it's Novel. There we go. Okay. It's going to be the Novel chicane. God, I'm butchering this here. Sorry, guys. So, let's get back to the stream. Where is AJ? He's still in the pits. What time do you think he's going to come out to set his final lap?
I think it's going to be a 109 flat. With the track evolution, where the track temps at, how many guys we have today, I think it's going to be a 109 flat. If he can break a 109 flat, I will be very shocked just because he's in a lobby right now. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a 109 flat. I think Gurman might be able to do it. I think Gurman's coming out. I think he's just started his lap. We'll have to see. Yeah, Gurman has just started his lap. He's getting into Sector 2 right now, coming down into Turn 5, and he's going to come around Hotel. We'll have to see how he gets around Hotel. Not as tidy as you would want to take it, Robot, was it?
No, I mean, whenever you see the esports guy do that, they take like almost all of the curb, right? And everyone here seems to be avoiding it a lot.
Yeah. Here he comes through Tunnel. It's not looking bad coming through. Let's see how he gets through the chicane.
He looks like he's braking a little bit early, and then he's kind of got off the brake, and it's locked up a little bit there.
Right, yeah, he's up in 6th. He does the 1 gear downshift like everybody does. Back up to 6th. Gets through the first chicane just fine.
Oh,
Cuts
quick.
the second one. Yeah, very, very quick. Here he comes
the
into
traffic.
16.
He's looking at...
He's going to get a tow.
Yeah.
He's going to get a tow going down the line.
Did he improve? Oh, he's gone fastest!
He did.
Is he done it? It's a 109.1. So not a 108 yet, but he has gone provisional pole. Good job, Gurnman.
How much did the tow play in that time, Robot?
I think that could have pulled him along about a tenth of a second at most, but that's crucial. You know, right now he's what, 2/10 quicker than AJ, but
Yeah.
if AJ doesn't have that toe, AJ could lose out there.
And speaking of AJ is on a hot lap. He's in tons of traffic right now, though. He's got about 4 cars ahead.
Oh, that's not good. He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to get a little bit of space in front of him. He has got a minute left, so he does have enough time to get around, but he needs to plan this perfectly.
Atomic has invalidated. He's going to come in.
Racer Tay's on his on his out lap. I think he's letting people. Oh no, Racer Tay's on his in lap. Is he set? He has gone quicker. He set a 1:10.0, so he's gone 2/10 quicker. But still,
That is quicker. Here comes Margaret into 17. Margaret looking very, very tidy. I don't think it's going to be up there in the top 3, but it's going to be a good time. Let's see what he does.
There's a 109. Oh, he's improved by 4 thousandths of a second, 5 thousandths of a second.
4 thousandths of a second. Atomic is retired.
Interesting.
Stinson also on a hot lap going through Sector 1.
So Margaret's coming in. Where's AJ? Oh, AJ's just started his lap now, so let's ride on board with him. So he's just coming through Massenet, hugs the inside there, drops it down to 3rd, early upshift into 4th. No, he actually rides out 3rd as he goes through Casino into Mirabeau. Almost touches the inside. I think he might have got a rear tyre on it there, because it looks like his car was jolted just a little bit. Through the hairpin he goes. He's looking tidy. He's tidy.
It looked tidy. It looked very tidy.
Through Portier again. He's nice tidy line, hugging the inside there. He's back on the throttle nice and early. We've got a few guys crossing the line. Santi only down in 8th place. Expected him to do a little bit better than that. But here he comes now through the Noble chicane.
Very tidy.
Yeah,
Very quick
tidy.
back on the power there.
I think this could be a 108. All right, let's see his Sector 2 time. He's only 400ths up. Oh.
400s, yeah.
Oh, he's lost it!
Oh!
Oh, he almost lost the complete rear of his car then with some oversteer, but he's managed to correct it. But has he now lost those 400s that he saved? I think so, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't improve.
Yeah, he lost it.
Oh, that's a shame. I really expected him to get a 108, but he's not doing it now. Izat's on a hot lap now as well. He's just coming through the Noble chicane as well. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, that's it. Izat's done. And Stinson's in the pits. He's done. That's everyone. So is Gurnman taking another pole position?
And it's not a bad thing at Monaco. I mean, you want to have that front row. You want to be up there at Monaco. You don't want to be stuck in the back. Anything that happens, we're about to get into that, but anything that happens behind the front row, I mean, you're basically stuck. And Gurnman has qualified in a position where he's kind of gotten out of the way of everything that might happen, which is going to bring us to safety car probability, Robot.
High. Very, very high.
We thinking turn 1?
It's kind of tough to say. Turn 1, lap 1, yes. If anyone tries to go down the inside, they're going to push someone wide and they're going to lose a wheel. And that's an instant safety car, because if they get pushed against the wall, they're going to be stopped on track. Safety car. After that, I reckon there will be one maybe within the first 10. First 10, maybe first 20. But
Yeah.
Scotty didn't set a time, interestingly. I wonder what happened there.
For me, Robot, it's 13 and 14. When you come around those chicanes right there at Piscine, I mean, you get locked into going around the track so many times and it starts to get boring. And then you come around 12, and you forget to downshift that extra one, and you're right into the wall. New wing.
Sorry about that, just had to close my door, the wind blew it open. But I'm back. So guys, thanks everyone who has tuned in so far. Hopefully this is going to be a nice calm race at Monaco where we can have a nice leisurely stroll and a nice chat, but it's probably not going to be that at all, is it really? I think it's going to be a bloodbath, and all we can do is wait and see what happens.
You can hope for it, and that's all you can do.
That's all we can do. Yeah, someone finally said it. Ashley Stevens, I think that's the real Tracy, said no heroics into Sandovo. So, yeah, let's just hope they can keep it clean. Let's hope they can keep it clean. Who do you think's going to win?
I think it's going to be Gurman.
You think? I don't know. I think AJ's going to win. I just think he has the lap for lap pace round here.
Where's he qualified?
I think he was third.
Yeah, I mean, I want AJ to be up there, but with how the season's been going on and how, how stuck Gurman's been to the track, you have to think AJ's got to put everything on today to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. And I think Race Tay could possibly hear us, but I know we can't hear him. Where do you think he's going to finish?
I think Tay's going to be top 5.
You think?
He always does it. Yeah, there are some tracks where it's just a mistake, but I think if Tay can just keep his mind in the game, try to stay out of trouble, and get through that big accident, I think he's got a top 5.
So, session starting, 15 seconds time. Again, because we're not got a formation lap on, I can't set the stream up quick enough. So I'm going to rely on you to let me know if anything's happening at the back while I rush to get the telemetry up. But here we go. It's a long race. Lav says you are right. It's 39 laps and we are about to begin. So, can Gurman stay ahead? Or is he going to get jumped? He's got the inside line. That's 4, 5 lights here in Monaco for OFR Formula 1 Division 1. And we are away. Gurman did get a pretty decent start, actually. He's still got the inside line. He's claimed it now. And he is ahead. He's firmly ahead now. Let's switch to the onboards. Oh, we got Amir spun.
Out.
Abby's out. Abby spun. Oh, we got carbon fibre everywhere. No safety car just yet. Virtual safety car is out now. And that's it. Amir is bad luck again. Absolute terrible luck. He's having a tough time.
It looked like he got touched there, but I wish we had the replay.
Ooh, and there's a collision with Atomic and Stinson. Stinson just picked up a 5-second penalty for it.
Ooh,
interesting. Wonder what happened.
Now the
there.
VSC is going to be very, very hard to keep your time in the green going around Monaco. You really can't race off here. I mean, you got to kind of keep it in the green. You got to keep that 1 second delta time, or you're going to pick up a penalty.
Yeah, haven't seen any come around just yet, but everyone's just making it through the tunnel now into the Noble Chicane, and it's still Gurman leading. Of course, there is a virtual safety car, but I wish we could see their deltas just to see how close they are, because everyone is still bunched up. Doesn't look like Gurman is able to break away or catch anyone out at the minute. Waiting for this green flag to come alive. Come on, where are you? Let's get this race going again. It's still... There we go! Virtual safety car is over. Track is green, and these guys are running now. Izat is right on the tail of Gurman right now too. I wonder if he's going to be able to make a move, or if he's just going to be stuck in the train. We've got the predicted pit stop strategy up as well. Looks like it's going to be a one-stop, pitting it around lap 11 to 13.
Oh, Scotty's in as well. I think Scotty had wing damage as well. You're going to see Avi come in. Atomic's got to come in from that collision. Avi's got to come in, and Amir has to come in. It's going to be full wing changes for all 4 of them.
And so the important thing is that if there is another safety car, these guys are going to bunch back up so easily. And these bottom 4 who have pitted are definitely not out of the race. Because, it's so easy for something to go wrong, as you guys just saw into turn 1. And if it happens again, they will get bunched up and the race will just come alive again. And they're at the back, so they'll be able to pit again for fresh tyres without losing too many positions. So they are going to be in a good position if there is another safety car.
Yeah. They've got to stay up there. I mean, time penalties are another thing that the guys are going to have to deal with today. I mean, in D1, time penalties have made a lot of changes at the end of the race in the past few races. So, if you're there, time penalties can mean the difference between a P1 all the way down to, say, a P6.
Yeah. And yeah, and you're right. We have seen that in a fair few races, in the first 5 races actually, where people have just lost positions because of time penalties. We've got some new guys joining us in the stream. So Tracy is here. Sean, recent OFR double winner, has joined us as well. Good to have you here. And Osh is asking who's going to be the first to DNF. Leaker's contributed with Spinson. It's going to be Spinson, he says. So let's wait and see. Now, roughly similar gaps all around the field right now. We can see there is a pretty big train going on at the front. Gurman has pulled away 1.5 seconds from Izat right now, and Izat is keeping him honest. He's also keeping AJ honest as well, who's 1.4 seconds behind him. But Stinson is closest right now to the back of Margaret. Stinson is just 5/10 behind. He's not in a position to make an overtake just yet. Margaret is now one of our fastest drivers. We know that. He is super quick and he's super consistent too. I think he's only made one mistake all season. That was at France, where he spun from the lead or second. I can't remember where it was. But that was the only mistake
we've seen
him make. Yeah.
Yep. Can he keep Stinson behind, though? I mean, how long can he keep Stinson at bay?
He's made a mistake. He's made a mistake as he's going through the swimming pool chicane, and Stinson nearly went into the back of him.
And he can't do anything. Stinson can do nothing until they get back on the front straight and get DRS, but is that going to be enough for him to get a run down in turn 1? I don't think it is.
Yeah.
He's going to keep it right here, and I think he's going to keep it all the way down into tunnel.
Now, Race Tay is right behind Stinson. We're going to bring Race Tay in on around lap 10 when the gap out ahead isn't so close, because I don't want to distract him right now and crash him out. But he looks like he's got a lot of race pace right now.
He does.
Shorty is right on his tail as well, just 0.7 of a second behind. And behind him, Santu, we won't talk about him. And then we've got Squashed Apple, who's 0.7 behind the guy who must not be named. So actually, let's jump to Squashed Apple now and see how he's getting on. Right, so he's in 9th place. He is sharing his telemetry, so let's bring it up. He's in the Alpha, and let's see what his tyres are looking right now. So he's done 4 laps, and he's only on 6% wear all round, apart from the front right, which is 5%. He's got a good temperature as well. He's keeping them honest at about 85 degrees. But let's not forget, he's on the medium tyre, so he is on a bit of an alternate strat. He's going for the overcut, and he's going to hope for a good track position a bit later on. But let's just quickly switch to the tyres of these other guys, just so we can see what they're on. He's the only one apart from Amir on the medium tyres right now, and he's still managing to keep up with Santi. 5/10 behind now. He's taking out 2/10 from him, so he's in a good position.
He's in a very good position. All he's got to do is stay right there, and I mean, I think he's good to go. It would be nice to get around Santi, maybe see if he can close the gap a little bit to Shorty, but I think if he stays right where he's at, he's going to make a move.
Yeah, and just looking at the damage on his car, he's got absolutely 0 damage, so he's looking nice. He's underfueled a little bit. He's got minus 0.5 laps of fuel at the moment. And his best time so far is a 1:14.462. So he's got a way to go. He just needs to stay behind Santu and just keep pressuring him. That's all he needs to do. And he's actually got a few penalties as well. Only warnings though. He's just got a few infringements for corner cutting, and that's it. So yeah, let's monitor him throughout the race and then see how he gets on.
Shorty's closed the gap on Tay. Tay has fallen a little bit back from Stinson, but Shorty has closed the gap. It's staying around 5/10. We'll have to see if Tay can stick with it and keep him back there. It looks like he's doing a very fine job keeping Shorty at bay.
Yeah, let's have a look. So he's currently 7/10 behind. Comparing the tyre wear of these two guys, I'll quickly just do that. I've got to be careful not to give away too much information because I think Racer Tay can hear us. Let me see if I can get... Oh no, Tay's not showing his telemetry unfortunately, so we can't see. But Shorty's not doing too bad on his tyres. Bearing in mind these are soft. I'll bring it up on the stream so you guys can see. You can see there. He's also got a bit of damage on his car, but only a tiny bit, nothing too serious, and he's keeping Racer Tay honest right now. Shorty joined us again after having to leave the league due to work commitments, but because of COVID he's managed to get back racing again. I'm not sure for how long, but it's so good to have him back. Both Scotty and Shorty, ex-teammates and ex-Constructors Championship winners, have joined us back. Great to have him here. Now,
oh no, Stinson, big from Stinson, he's out! Stinson is out right in the Nivelle chicane. He got very sideways on the right.
Lika called
it.
And no safety car though. Where's the safety car? His car is right on track.
It's right in the racing line.
Virtual safety car only. That's interesting. That is
Wow, I
interesting.
was just about to say, let's take a look, Robot. And,
Yeah, we kind of jinxed it there.
yeah.
Yeah, got a lot of comments right now saying Leaker called it, Leaker called it, Leaker, you're a genius. Oh man, that's super unfortunate though, because let's not forget, Stinson's leading the D1 Championship right now by 10 points. And this is going to be huge to him because Gurman's only 10 points behind him, and so is Izat. So if both of these guys finish 1 and 2, one of them is taking the driver lead, the driver championship lead right now.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. Now, do you come in, Robot? Now, what does Gurman do? Has Gurman... I think he was too far ahead when it happened. I'm not sure. No, I don't think he was. He may not have.
Well,
but...
it was only a VSC though, wasn't it? And it's only lap 6. I mean, these tyres
Right.
we know can go to lap 13. If he pits now, he's going to be in a very difficult position later on in the race. So I think he had to stay out. Now, I'm going to jump to AJ because look what's happened here. AJ, oh, we got a yellow in sector 2. Is that... Oh, no, is that Amir? No, it's not Amir. Is it Atomic?
I
Atomic.
think that's
spun.
Tay.
Atomic, it's Atomic.
No,
He
it's
spun.
Atomic.
Oh, he's letting people past as well. What's going on with Atomic? Atomic's 4th in the championship, I think, as well, isn't he? So he needs to get a move on.
Does he have any damage?
I'm going to quickly check now. What position is he in? He's in 12th. Let's have a look.
12.
Oh, look at this, guys. I'm going to bring it up right now. Front left, 100% wing damage.
Yeah, that end plate does not look good. He's going to have to bring it back in. Oh! He's got to be careful. I mean, he can break a wheel because of this.
He's struggling. You can see how hard it is just to bring his car around some of these corners right now. And we are migrating host as Stinson. Oh, and Tommy's lost the wheel. He's got into the wall. Oh, he took the corner too quickly.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. That's got to be a safety car. His car is right on the racing line right now. Why is there no safety car? Come on. What is going on? We've got the race leader coming up to it now. Let's hope his car disappears by the time he gets there. But his car's literally stopped. Okay, it's disappeared now. But there's still a VSC, and the VSC is now in. DRS is enabled again, and we've lost 2 drivers.
Look what that's done to AJ's gap to Izat. He's lost everything he made up on that last virtual safety car.
Yeah, this is tough. This is very, very tough. Oh, this is tough. Right, let me take away Atomic's telemetry so you can't see his damage that he got to his car on the front right. I'm going to jump back down to Scotty because he is trailing Avi right now, just 2 tenths behind Avi as they're coming through the tunnel. They need to be careful because a loss of downforce through the tunnel can be race ending. He's looking to go down the inside. Oof, but Avi's making...
Oh, they both moved!
Yeah, I think Avi might have just blocked him a little bit too late there. He locked up but still managed to make the corner in time. And he's still ahead, but this is allowing Amir to catch right up to the back of Scotty as well. And Amir's race has just come to life again. He's now only 2 positions away from points again after his lap 1 incident. Like I said, this race has just come back alive for him.
You reckon that's all the DNFs we're going to see today, Robot?
Well, we need to ask Leaker. He's the one that's calling them. So, Leaker, who's next? That's what we want to know. AJ's just got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting as well. That's might be crucial a bit later on, and Shorty is right up the back of Racete as well. He's still 4 tenths behind. This battle might go on like it did with Racete and AJ in Austria. That was like a race-long battle where these guys were separated by no more than a second the entire time.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to bring Tay in on 10. He may have his hands full right now.
Got a few lockups going into the final 3. And I've just got a WhatsApp.
Izat's in.
Oh, Izat's in.
Izat's in. Margaret's in.
I've just got a WhatsApp from Atomic. I asked him earlier where he was because he joined the session rather late, and he's just replied, in the wall. There we go, guys. Famous last words. Let's have a look where Margaret's in. Margaret's out of the pits now, so that's a lap 10 pit, medium. He should be able to go the next 29 laps on those. But we're 10 laps in, we're a quarter of the way, and we've got another yellow in sector 3. Who is it? Oh no, is that Scotty? Scotty spun, and oh, he's always losing his tyres over here.
Oh no!
He needs to be careful, he needs to cool those tyres down. He's got no one behind him, so he can just go a little bit slow for the next straight and just get those tyres back.
And it's happened right after pit lane, hasn't it, Robot?
Well, I actually think he could have come in. He could have actually cut across the track, but I don't think he did. So that might just mean that he's got no damage. Yeah. He's only on an 8-lap-old soft run because he did pit early on, so he might want to extend his stint here a bit more.
Now Amir's back in again.
As Gernman pits. So Gernman's in now. And
So
Amir's
AJ's
gone
going to
onto
pick up the
hards.
lead. You've got to think he's got to answer back from the pit stop with Gurman and come right in.
Did Gurman just... How did he do... Gurman just crossed the white line on the pit exit but didn't get a penalty. That's interesting. But Gurman is now right behind some traffic. So he lost out by about 0.2 of a second there. And he's now going to be stuck. And this is going to be crucial. Because if he's stuck behind Shorty for much longer, AJ's going to be able to close that gap down. The overcut...
Yeah,
that
the
AJ's
undercut's not going to work.
Here we go. I mean, the reason Gurman pitted was because he was trying to defend against the undercut from Izat. But now he's left himself vulnerable because he's come out right behind
Yeah, it's going to kill him. Let's see if he can get it done as they go down to the chicane robot. I don't think he can. I don't think he's got anywhere to go.
Not yet. He's going to be stuck for quite some time here. This is crucial. Shorty needs to pit to allow Gernman to break away, but Shorty, who's on the same strat as AJ right now, they're both on 10 laps. AJ's pitted. Okay, here we go. This is it. Has this slowed him down? But the thing is, I think Gernman was around 4 or 5 seconds ahead anyway. So I think AJ is not going to be able to jump him. AJ's pulling away from his pit box now as Shorty comes in as well, just to put
And Gurman's crossing the finish line now.
Nah, he's got him. Look, he's got him. Yeah, he was about 4 seconds ahead. So there we go. Ooh, and AJ's just got jumped by Izat as well. They're going to be side by side into the first corner. No, AJ's behind. AJ is behind, and he's just got another 3-second time penalty for corner cutting again.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's brutal. So let me just show you guys the penalties actually. Let's just see where these guys stand. AJ has got 6 seconds worth of penalties. And we bring it up for you. AJ's got 6 seconds, and that's it. 9th place has got 3, and 11th place has got 3, but that really is it. No one else has any more penalties. So yeah, if it stays like this, AJ's going to be losing out a fair bit.
Tay is being held up seriously right here by Squashed Apples here, Robot.
We got a yellow in sector 3. Oh, Amir's gone!
Who is that?
Amir! Oh no, and Scotty's just gone straight into the back of him! Oh no!
Oh no.
Amir's lost it at the swimming pool?
Is that Gurman coming? Yeah, there's
He
Gurman.
needs to be careful. There's another VSC now. That's 3
And then
guys
he's
out.
at.
Oh, Gurman's
And
going.
AJ
Scotty's
all
got to
through.
pit. Scotty has to pit. He lost so much wing running into the back of Amir. That's 3 guys. Oh my god. Just imagine if we had the extra 6 drivers. There'd be so much more drama on track. Oh, Scotty's retired. Oh, Scotty.
Oh no.
Oh no. This is emotion. Hang on, is he? He's not going to come out of the pits, is he? No.
No, it's out.
It's really tough, you know, there's not much you can do. But when you do see a yellow flag out on track, it's wise around Monaco to actually slow down. And, you know, I know people around other tracks don't really like to do this because there's a lot of space they can manoeuvre. But if you see a yellow in Monaco, respect it, you know?
You gotta know. I mean, you have to anticipate it and think that somebody is around that corner and slow down. I mean, you can't go through there like that, can you?
No, and now Racer Tay is right on the back of Squashed Apple. So do you think now's a good time to bring Racer Tay back in? Or should we leave
I
it?
say we...
Oh.
No, he's got his hands full, Robot. He's been trying to get past Squashed Apple for the past 2 laps now.
But you know how much I love drama.
Yeah, I say we bring him in.
Alright, give me 10 seconds, guys. I'm going to bring him in. Racer Tay, sorry to interrupt you at this critical time. How's
Let's
the battle?
do this! Come on! Overtake during an interview, let's go!
When do you think you're going to overtake him? You've been behind him for quite some time.
Well, if he's not listening, hopefully, the plan is to just get a good run out of the tunnel and go for it then real rush game, like you said.
Interesting, yeah. We have seen a few guys being a bit overly aggressive in the defence through there, but Squashed Apple is a really respectful driver, very clean driver, so I reckon he'll give you the space if you try it.
Yeah, I got the trust. I trust everyone here. It's just, you know, some people obviously have different levels of what they consider respectful, but, you know, have to respect that.
And
Now,
how
is it a matter of coming out of turn 8? I mean, is that exit out of turn 8 key for your run through the tunnel? I've seen you get a little squirrely coming through a couple of times, but, I mean, you've almost got to be right behind him to make that move, yeah, Tay?
Yeah, problem is I am not really conserving that much overtake, so I might need to just hang back for... Oh, no, don't do that.
Yeah, we got Shorty right behind you now as well.
No! Not lag, please. No kill.
How are those 3-lap-old mediums feeling?
They were fine. Fun fact, I actually had... Oh, shitters.
Oh,
sorry, my bad. I shouldn't swear on stream.
It's
Sorry,
okay, it's
my bad.
okay. Squashed Apples
What a
lost
miss!
it. How did you maneuver that? That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing.
Only here, guys, in OFR can you hear a live driver speaking and see that maneuver done. You're not going to see it anywhere else.
I'm sorry, I know you didn't want me to curse during the stream, but I did not expect that. My
No,
bad.
come on. There are times where it's necessary, and that was necessary. Wow.
And now you've got your rival Shorty right behind Tay. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
how do you keep him away?
Hard and fast.
Hard and fast.
You heard it here first. We've got Phil telling you to use stasis.
Don't worry about that. That's a thing from Destiny 2.
Roger that. I'll say no more. Well, thanks for this live commentary again. And
That's alright.
we're
Don't
gonna...
worry about distracting me. Don't worry about distracting me. I thrive under pressure, so...
Great. So see you again at around lap 25.
Yeah!
All right. Thanks. So we're back. You saw it there. Racer Tay talking to us whilst driving and avoiding a spun Alfa Romeo. That was absolutely amazing.
What a maneuver. I mean, how much luck was involved in that?
I don't know. I think that was skill. I mean, Racer Tay is
You
like
reckon
one of
none?
the best. Yeah, I mean, come on. He's so quick. He's so consistent.
Yeah.
He's one of OFR's
And look
greatest.
where it's put him. I mean, P5 robot.
Yeah, that's a healthy 10 points for Renault, especially when his teammate Liekler has missed the race today. He's looking good, looking very good. But I just want to quickly bring your attention to Pingu. 8th place right now, and he's right behind the spinning car of Squashed Apple.
Yeah, luckily, I don't think Apple got any damage from that spin, just kind of a hurt to the pride there. He's on the hard tires, so he had to cool him down, and then he's got to get him back at the right temp again. So Santi is not the guy that you want behind you as you're trying to reset tire temps.
Not at all. And what is he? He's on 5-lap-old medium tyres. And the guy ahead, Squashed Apple's on 9-lap-old hard. So Santu should be staying close behind him at the moment. But as we've seen, it's just so hard to overtake.
It is. So the closest battle, I think it's going to stay this way for the rest of the race. The closest battle between Racer Tay and Shorty, I think it's going to stay this way throughout the rest of the race. Gernman just putting on a critic around Monaco today.
Yeah, he's looking really good. 5.6 seconds ahead of Izat, which is saying something. He still pulled away from AJ as well, who was my favourite at least to win this. AJ is still keeping close behind Izat though, 1.4 seconds behind. And yeah, Santu and Squashed Apple are the closest on track. And we're down to 10 drivers, so all these guys have to do now is finish the race and they will be getting points.
That's right.
That's all they have to do. And we're just coming up to halfway as well. So yeah, it's been interesting so far. Now,
He's at with a 3-second time penalty.
There you go. So AJ still got 6 seconds. Izat now has 3. German still has 0. So it's nice. German is looking at another win. How many wins does German currently have?
Well, let's take a look.
Let's just say just in Division 1 this season.
In Division 1 this season, Gernman has got 2 previous wins.
So this is going to be his 3rd win out of 5 races. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And
with the hopes of the commentator curse, not cursing it, but yes, 3 wins.
So he's currently on 55 points. Let's just take out fastest lap for now. If he gets these 25 points, that's going to put him on 80. Izat's on 55 as well. He's going to get 18 points. That's going to put him on 73, and Stinson is going to stay on 65. So Gurman is going to be leading the championship after this.
Yeah,
with 3 race wins under his belt.
How he just does it every week, doesn't he? I mean, not a guy that we see in the OFR Discord a lot, not somebody that we hear on chats a lot, but he just does it from week to week. Comes in, lays down a race, and then he's gone. And it just, I don't know, the kind of driver he is. I think he's always been a kind of respectful driver. We've seen a couple instances where he's tried to get around somebody a little faster than we would like to see him do it, but I think he's always been the respectful kind of driver.
I think so too. Do you want to talk about the controller versus the wheel around this track? Because quite a few people have been saying that those guys on controller around Monaco are having a really tough time.
Well, Izat said that the wheel was OP around here, which I guess the controller guys are losing a lot of that 180-degree turn in the stick from only having. I mean, what do you get out of a controller? About an inch of left to right. Is that what it is? About an inch. Yeah, maybe even less.
And so like tracks like Singapore, where basically all the corners are just right angles. This and they're quite quick as well. This really helps out controllers because they just need to push those sticks to the left, and then they've made.
That's right.
But around Monaco, these tight corners, these slow corners, because the sensitivity in the joystick is obviously nowhere near the type of feel you can get out of the rotation of the wheel. It just feels like they just take longer to turn, and they're harder to stabilize when you're coming out of the corners too. And I think that's where they're suffering, both on corner entry
it feels
and
like a
corner
lifetime.
exit. Yeah, wheel drivers may just have a bit of an advantage here. Lavsesh is saying as well that it's absolutely awful with a controller. So I think you're right. Now, does Gernman use a controller or a wheel? He must be on a wheel, right?
I think Gurman's on a wheel. I'm pretty sure Gurman's on a wheel. You can almost see it in his movements and how he drives. I mean, we can take a look at Izat. We know Izat's on a controller. I mean, we can actually go around with Izat one time and just see how he's getting on with the controller. I mean, he's up there, but, I mean, obviously he's having a little bit of a tougher time as he's 5.5 seconds behind Gurman.
So I'm riding on board with him now. So we'll pay attention to the twitchiness of the steering wheel and how long it takes to actually turn when he's going around the hairpin. So right now he's looking okay. You can see he's just jolting a little bit left right, but he's stabling the wheel quite well. This is probably the easiest part of the track though. So let's wait till we get to a little more serious.
Yeah, it's going to be right down here.
He's still looking okay.
Now watch as he goes around Fairmont, Robot. He's going to be full lock all the way, not moving anything. He's got to let off the gas.
Yeah, you can see it, yeah.
Yeah, and he's also full lock there. He's full lock right there. He's close to full lock right here. And he's going to get into a double full lock situation down here into the Nouvelle Chicane. Yeah. We're going to see him go full lock left and then full lock right. And you have to get it just right. There's no room for a mistake right here. Look, full lock right, and then you come out. So...
Right.
Yeah.
So now let's look at AJ's wheel and just look at how much more smooth it is. He's not like quickly moving left or right. He's just smooth.
No. And he's got so much more room for fine-tune adjustments than Izat does right now, and it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Let's take turn one for example. Just watch this. Like. When he's turning, the wheel, look, he only has to turn it quite ever so slightly, whereas Izat would have had to move the stick all the way to the right and then correct it when it started to oversteer, but not with AJ. It's just smooth.
Yeah.
Slight
I mean, you can take him down into Fairmont as well as they come through Casino. He's gonna go down into 5, and it's gonna look so smooth coming around here. Watch this. Just ease into the apex right there, and then here they coming down into Fairmont. Did you see how gradual it was? How gradual the turn was. It was just a very natural turn into the corner.
And there you have it. Wheel is definitely better around Monaco than the controller.
Get yourself a wheel. And you can see it there as well in the Nouvelle Chicane. He's just not full lock. He's not going full lock at all. I don't know. It's just... I used to do it. I used to race on the pad, and I could not imagine going back right now.
Yeah, I used to do it as well. But to be fair though, I mean, I'm still, if I put the same amount of practice in on a controller and a wheel, I'd still be faster on a controller. And
Is that right?
me, yeah, 100%. Like when we were on F1 2019, I had the wheel for, I don't know, maybe 6-7 months, and I still could not beat my controller times when I got the G29 after 6 months. And in F1 2020, when we had Singapore a few weeks ago, I did one lap on a controller, and just one. I didn't even practice. I just did one lap, and I couldn't beat it on the wheel the entire weekend.
Wow.
It's probably just me. I don't know, but I'm quicker on a controller. But I'm more consistent on the wheel, and that's what's important. When I was on a controller, I was dirty. I'm not gonna lie. I was bad. I was swerving.
It's not as smooth, is it?
Yeah, I was bad. that was a bad time. But I'm happy that I'm keeping safer on the wheel and being
I
more
remember those
consistent.
times. Yeah, it's more predictable when you've got a guy on a wheel. AJ getting very sideways right there.
Yeah, he's just lost 5 tenths. He was 1.1 behind Izat about half a lap ago. And
Well,
he's
look at the time gap between Gurman and Izat. 7.6 seconds your leader has got on Izat.
But, well, you know what I think it is, though? Is I think Izat is using his overtake up defending against AJ. Because, I mean, look, AJ was 1.1 seconds behind. He was 1.6, and now it's gone back down to 1.4. I think Izat knows that one little mistake from him that AJ is going to pounce.
Yeah,
And right now he's just doing everything he can to maintain the gap.
that's
between
exactly
AJ.
right. Look who's in front of Gurman right now. It's going to be AJ's teammate, and he is going to let him by.
Now I wonder if he's going to let AJ by, because we know these two are blocking each other in quali, and AJ kind of ruined Santi's quali lapping.
Yeah, that's going to be the one to watch out for.
So AJ's just come out of the tunnel. He's just coming into the Noble chicane. And he still, remember, AJ still has 6 seconds worth of penalties. Gurman has 3, and Izat has 3 too. So, yeah, they need to be careful, because if Gurman and Izat pick up any more and AJ doesn't, AJ could actually jump them.
Yeah, or keep that podium.
How close is? Oh, Margaret's 11 seconds behind. That's interesting, because Margaret's usually up there with these guys, isn't he?
Right.
And he's dropped down a little bit today.
Oh, and as you talk about him, he clipped the wall coming around 16.
Did he get damage?
No, I don't think there's any damage unless telemetry is going to show you. But clipped the wall, got a little sideways as he was coming around 16.
So he's in P4. Let's just quickly have a look at his... No, he's got no damage whatsoever. He has got 30% tyre wear though, all around. And he's got only 14 laps or 15 laps to go.
It's getting up there, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's going to take these mediums 30 laps in total. That's a stretch.
Now, I think it is. Guess who has dropped the gap down to under 1 second in the top 3?
Hello, Arjwin. He's done it, and now he's going to get DRS.
It's actually down further. What's going on with these at?
Let me quickly check his car. Has he got damage or something? Oh, do you know what? He's got 38% front wear. AJ's only got 25%.
Oh, AJ's got 2 lap newer tires.
Oh, look how close. Oh my god, he's less than 7 tenths. AJ's going to get DRS.
He's got to make a move.
Oh, these guys need to keep it clean. Come on, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
He's got to make something happen here.
Lika, if you're watching, who's going to be the next DNF? We need to know. Just 13 laps left, boys.
I wanted to bring Tay in, bring him back, but I don't think we're going to be able to break away from this right now.
I'll do it.
AJ's not letting him go.
If AJ can get it to below 5 tenths, we'll stick with it. But he's actually got a better exit out of there as well. Let's just quickly check the overtake comparisons. AJ's got 25% ERS left, and Izat's got 10. Uh-oh. AJ is defending a lot right now. Oh, AJ, don't cut that corner, be careful.
Oh.
Let's check the penalties again just to make sure. Yeah, AJ's still on 6, and Izat's on 3.
not what you want to do with 6 seconds already, and it looked like he may have got that one as well.
Yeah, that's locking up. Let's just quickly check his tyres as well. I'll bring up the telemetry now, guys, so you guys can see what we're looking at.
Oh, he's super close.
Let's just quickly go back. So we're looking at AJ's now. You can see he's got 29 and 27 front, 29 and 28 rear. And if we switch to Izat, Izat's got 41.38 front and 34.33 rear.
When does it become a point where AJ is? I mean, I would say it was the last lap where AJ had a little bit of an edge on Izat's car, but he's not able to take advantage of it right now.
Let's have a look at the tyre temps. Let's do a comparison there. So Izat's looking pretty green in all of them, and so is AJ. So I don't think tyre temps is that big of a problem here, but it's definitely more to do with wear. And I think when they get to around 50% and AJ's only have reached 40, that's where AJ is going to be able to count, and he is below 5 tenths of a second.
So what do you do? What would you do, Robot? You're AJ. You're 6 tenths back. You know you have 2 lap newer tires. Do you stay back and wait until the final laps, or do you try to get it done as soon as possible with the 6 seconds of time penalties?
If I was AJ, I'd look after my tyres for the next 5 laps. I'd look after them and wait for Izat to wear more as he tries so desperately hard to defend. And then once that's done, pounce.
I think I agree.
Now, I'm going to jump back to Shorty, who is still just 6 tenths behind Racer Tape, and I'm going to quickly switch to the loading screen, guys, while I bring Racer Tape back in. How you doing? How's the race going?
Up, down. I'm ahead of Shorty, but I've lost my front right rear wing, a bit of wing, just a bit.
Ooh, what position are you in? You're in 5th place. Let's just quickly look at the telemetry and see if we can see it there.
Sorry, I got my telemetry closed. I can tell you, it's between that kind of green and yellow area.
Ah, okay. And is it? Are you going to be able to keep Shorty behind?
Oh, 100%. I think this puts us at about match pace. I think now. He's tailgating, but through some corners I'm just managing to keep down that gap a bit more, like there you can see. So I think we're about even at the moment. I don't know if that's just dirty air or anything, but I think it's about even.
Yeah, and with his DRS down the main straight, is it a big advantage around here? Is it doing anything?
Nah.
No?
This has been like this for about 6-7 laps, I think, where he's just been behind and he hasn't been able to do anything because it's just been stuck there.
He is really
How
close.
important has the overtake been, Tay? I mean, we see Shorty push, and he's pushing very, very hard without giving you any info. Is the overtake something that you've been able to use to kind of keep him behind?
Yeah, it's just been something I've used as a short splash after corners, just to kind of keep that gap through the straights.
It's looking very, very good, Tay. You've done very well today.
Whoa!
That was close. That was very close. I thought he was going to run into the back of you there.
I did too. I was preparing for the worst.
Do you have the rear view camera on?
Yeah, I do.
Perfect. I'm sure you were shocked there. So you're on 18 lap old mediums. He's only on 17 lap old mediums. Is 1 lap going to make a difference, do you think, to come to the end of this race?
I don't think so. I think it'll be just about the same. I mean, obviously he'll have fresh tyres, and I think he... Hello. Okay. Well, that's a problem.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got a penalty.
That'll be fine. We'll find a way to cover it up. Right, the efficiency. How much you want it?
Oof, almost lost the rear there. Oh, it's almost got into the back of you. I'm sorry. That was close. I'm trying so hard not to distract you here, but that was close.
Ah, it's alright. But nah, it's been a close race so far. That's going to spice things up a bit, but yeah.
Do you remember
Well,
when
you've had battles with him before, yeah?
Not sure actually. I don't think we've been on track. I think we've been relatively close on pace in some areas, but not like this.
And where are you currently in the driver's standings? Do you know?
6?
6th.
I think I'm 6, like 10 points behind Atomic maybe?
Ah, so this is going to give you a big boost. If you can finish 5th, actually, you'll be able to hopefully jump him.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll wait and see. Okay, well, thanks.
Got 9 laps to go.
9 laps to go. Good luck with the rest of the race. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Goodbye.
So there you go. You heard from Racer Tay, who has just picked up a penalty. He's struggling a little bit with his tyre wear, I think, and Short, he really wants to get past him. AJ, let's jump back up to him. 5 tenths behind Izat. Tyre wear for both of these guys again. Just to give you a quick update, AJ is currently running on 37.35 on the front, 35.37 on the rear. Tell you what, I'll just bring it up for you so you can see. However, Izat has got 52 on his front left now.
Ooh.
I think this is the moment. This is where AJ could get him. So we're just going to wait and see if AJ can do anything. That's another front left lockup from Izat there. Another one, and that's obviously going to add to his front left tyre wear, which is the critical one at the moment.
Where can AJ do it though? I mean, you gotta think AJ's studying Izat right now, trying to pick him apart, trying to see where he can get around him at. So, I mean, he's got to be studying right now. He's got to pick the place to do it and figure out where he can get around Izat when he does catch him again.
I don't know where he can do it, because I mean, thankfully none of these two are the glitchiest drivers on the track sometimes, right? They always teleport and stuff, and they don't have any network problems today, which is amazing. And I think Izat's going to be able to keep AJ behind. I really do. It's so hard to overtake. Izat is such a good defender. He's just as good at defending as he is at attacking, and just leading.
Oh no! Squashed Apple in the pits.
He's putting on fresh softs. Maybe he's going for fastest lap.
Fastest lap.
And he'll get it because he's in the top 10.
That's right.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's just quickly see who has it. It's currently held by Izat, and it's a 1:11.8. And Squash
He ought to be able to smash that.
Yeah, he should. His quali lap was a bit quicker than that, so I think he should be okay.
Or shall I say, squash that?
Yeah, there we go. Only at OFR, guys.
I had to.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Good job.
Look at the time gap between Gurman and Izat. 14 seconds, almost 15 seconds.
Almost, and let's just quickly check if he still has 0 penalties. Oh no, he had 3 seconds, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had 3, and he still has 3. Izat still has 3, and AJ still has 6. So, unless the thing is, if AJ can get past him, I don't think he'll be able to break away 3 seconds.
That's right.
And
now does Gurman? Now Gurman, does he have his telemetry on?
let me have a look. Gurman does have his telemetry. Let's jump to him. He's currently on 44,
Let's just see what he's on about.
On the front and 50.48 on the rears. He's doing alright.
It's way lower than what Izat's at, but is it still higher than what AJ is at currently?
Let's just quickly switch to AJ and have a look. 44, 42. No, it's more than AJ, but that's because he's got 1 extra lap of wear on them. So I think AJ does have the best tyres at the moment, only just though.
That's going to be Santi coming in as well. Santu going to do a fastest lap run.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys are so, they've got a massive gap behind them that they are able to come in and pit, put on some fresh boots. If I could choose out of Santu or Squashed Apple who's going to get the fastest, I'd probably go with Santu. I think he's just a little bit quicker.
Right.
We've got quite a bit going on in the chat as well. Osh is saying that he hasn't practiced this week. He's only practiced 2 hours. Wait, where did I see that? I've lost it now.
Well, that's almost the way to go, isn't it? I mean, would you rather put 100 hours into the race and then something happen in turn 1, or about 5 hours worth of racing line just to get yourself accustomed to the track and do it that way?
Yeah, I think you're right, because it's the main challenge around Monaco is staying out of the wall. It's not about going as fast as you possibly can. not
Right.
in OFR anyway. And I don't think you need that much practice because you're not trying to get fastest ever lap time or something like that around here. You're just trying to be consistent. So yeah, I can see why a few guys haven't practiced that much this week. But just to give you guys a heads up about what's coming next, I'm really excited because it's a few tracks over the next 5 weeks that we've had quite a lot in OFR, and everyone is super quick on these tracks. So we've got Suzuka next week, fan favourite, robot favourite, as you already know. I think this is going to be great racing. We've got Spa after that. We had a great race in Spa in the preseason, remember?
We did.
And I think it's going to come to life again. And if we get rain there...
Oh, there's AJ making a move!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, and they toast!
Oh, did you get him?
No, he didn't. He tried to make the move down in Fairmont. He got a massive jump coming around 5, but I don't think...
It just got damaged. 12% front left wing damage.
Yeah. That's going to be it.
Yes, but Izat's tyres are critical now. They're all red. 61% on that front left.
Now, Robot, I think Izat got loose coming around the right-hander before Fairmont, and that's what gave AJ the idea to try and make the move.
Yeah, Laugh session. I don't think there was a pass. It was almost an overtake. Unless... Oh! Santu got past Squashed Apple! Oh, Santu just hit the wall!
How's he done that?
No! Santu! No! As soon as I switched to him! Oh my gosh! He's got... he's got 89% front right wing damage.
You knew better.
He's got to come in. He can't, surely not. Okay, we're going to stick with these guys. If you could stick with AJ and Izat and just tell me if anything happens, I'm going to stick with Squashed Apple because surely he's about to make a move on Santu right now. Surely. Santu's got 89% front right, 19% front left. He's not going to be able to get around these slow corners.
Oh, no.
Squashed Apple's just taken out second. He's now 1.3 seconds, 1.1 seconds, 9 tenths behind, 8 tenths behind, 7 tenths behind. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, lock up by both drivers there. Santu is struggling. This is so heartbreaking. All I want is for Santu to get his D1 win. That's all I've ever wanted for him. And he's just, every time we spectate him, something goes
It's
wrong.
almost as if we can't watch him. We cannot switch to him. I mean...
Right.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Into the Noble chicane, Squashed Apple straight down the inside. He claims that position. Late braking, big lock up, but he's got him back. There we go, guys. You saw an overtake. And now it's going to be Pingu in 8th. He's hit the wall again. He's got a pit. He's going to lose a wheel. He needs to pit. Come on, Santi. Get into the pits and set the fastest lap.
I think AJ's tires are done, Robot.
He's just picked up a penalty as well. Let's see if AJ's got more wing damage. Oh, Santu's got more wing damage now. He's got front... Oh, he stayed out as well. Santu's got 100% front right wing damage.
Oh.
And you've been kicked, I see.
I have?
Yeah, AJ's tyres are done. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? Look at this. German has got 31% front left wing damage and 44% front right wing damage. He's got some serious wing damage.
He's tagged the wall.
Yeah, but he's still ahead by so much. Look at the state of his car, guys, on the stream right now. The only bit that's not got damage is his engine. Oh my gosh. AJ is just 7 tenths behind Izat again as well. Let's just quickly cycle through his telemetry. Izat's the only one without front wing damage in the top 3 at the moment.
We're gonna blindly commentate this.
Can you not get back in? Do you want me to send you an invite?
Yeah.
Alright.
Stinson's is out since he migrated.
I'll have to just quickly switch. Guys, just give me a second. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just had to quickly get an invite sent to Havoc again. And nothing happened, don't worry, we didn't miss anything this time, apart from Santu coming into the pits. Brand new front wing for him, brand new set of soft boots as well. Let's see if he can do... Oh, he's not going to... He might be able to do fastest lap, actually. He'll have to do it on his last lap, though. But where's... No, he's not going to be able to do it because German is just coming around now. Oh, no, he will. So Santu could try and get the fastest lap here. Let's see if he can do it. It is currently held by... let's have a look. It's currently held by Izat still. A 1:11.838.
That's amazing he's been able to keep that with Gurman doing the lap times he's been doing.
Oh no, Santu's not going to be able to set his time because Gurman's going to cross the line before him. And then he's going to cross... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Never mind. Now, we're still watching this battle between AJ and Izat right now. AJ is still just under a second behind, but he has more penalties than Izat, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Unless he collides with him, pushes him off track and DNFs him. Oh no! Both Izat and AJ now both have 6 seconds worth of penalties. So this is really it. AJ needs to make a move. I think we could see a late lunge here into the Noble chicane.
He tried it once.
Let's see if he can do it. Izat's got a better exit as they go through tunnel. No, he's too far behind. He's not going to be able to do it. It's just not going to happen. Now I'm going to jump to Gurman, who's just coming up to the final 3 corners now. He's through 16. He's led every single lap this race, apart from when he was just behind someone in the pits. But that is it, and he's going to come across the line now and win his 3rd race out of 5 here in OFR at none other than Monaco. Well done, Gurman. Next up, it is going to be Izat, who's going to be finishing ahead of AJ in 2nd place, claiming 2nd place in the championship as well. And there's AJ back on form with 15 points in 3rd place. 4th place, it's going to be Margaret. He's had a good race, no?
Yeah, he's had a very good race. I mean, it's some damage along the way, but he's brought the car home.
And, yeah, he's finished in 4th place. He's going to be picking up 12 points. Now we've got a yellow in Sector 2. It's a Ferrari. Please tell me it's Shorty. Shorty's gone off. Racetate is coming up to the line, so Racetate is clear of Shorty right now as Pingu picks up another 3-second time penalty. Racetate coming through the final 2 corners now at 17 and 18, finishing in 5th place, and I think he might just jump Atomic in the driver's standing as well. Solid race from Racetate there, good job. Next up, it's going to be Shorty, who had a late spin, unfortunately, at the Noble chicane, and he's going to come through in 6th place, though, get a healthy 8 points for his team, sorry. And the last 2 is going to be Avi and Santu. Oh, and Santu just jumps Avi on the final straight there as he's coming out of the last corner. So good job. Really interesting race. We lost a few drivers, unfortunately. 4 drivers, or 3, I can't remember. But the 10 finished, and they all got points. So, well done, guys.
Almost par for the course for Monaco, isn't it, Robot?
Yeah, almost. As we're seeing Schumacher in a Williams outfit there. That's interesting. But there we go. Gurman, 3 out of 5 wins. He could be getting his first OFR Champion of the World status this season as we reach halfway. So guys, like I said, we've got Suzuka, Spa, Bahrain, Silverstone and Brazil coming up at Interlagos. It's going to be a really interesting second half to this season, and we're going to finish just before Christmas. So thanks everyone for tuning in as we just look through the standings right now. But D2 starting in what? 15 minutes time. Wow.
Just about.
Oh, that's interesting. I was hoping to have a break. Oh no, it's just changed. 45 minutes. There we go. My watch was lying to me. Okay, so thanks very much guys for tuning in. And we'll see you soon.